one of those, like, gold in League of Legends is often fake, but
also in real life.
It's never really fake, you know, because you are still ahead in gold with the Twisted Fate. You often
but
get
look at where junglers are. Xin Zhao is gonna path. It's now adapted his pathing and is looping around bottom here for an early gank.
Yeah, he's spotted on vision, but Wei is way too far up here. Hansama flashing forward. Wei realizes he is dead. SkewMond looking to get at least an assist out of this. Needs an auto for it.
They're staggering to death.
I think it was, well, SkewMond hadn't hit anything go behind, but it's 7-1 on it all time.
They're looking for a dive here maybe on Hansama.
Okay.
He's isolated. Labrov is really far away. Doesn't have any summoners.
Hans has nothing yet. There's the polymorph. Daglas comes across. Hans tries to dash away, but Hans is down. Great gank there from Heretics as Daglas picks up the first kill of the game. Has huge amounts of burst power, so you do want to cycle through your camps relatively fast, just so you can keep the gold. As you say, not here. Now, Hype's barrier is about to come off cooldown. Does have the flash. Wei has flash too. Polymorph down. Hype dead before his barrier comes back up. Labrov tanks enough tower shots to walk out. SkewMond not tanking anymore.
What a nice
Wei tries to trade. It's a great dive in. Oh, Wei flashes in. Gets the kill onto Labrov. Knocked up with the 3 Talon Strike. SkewMond's going to have to flash out. It will be a 2-for-1 exchange.
Heretics not expecting the bot lane dive coming. I think Daglas could have probably ran there if they were expecting it, but they were full HP.
Nafiri is ahead. Not anymore. Okay, he was ahead for a second.
Massive lead in
SkewMond now overtakes him. Yeah. But that's where Heretics' gold is sitting, right? So Daglas now needs to find ways to use the fact that he got that first kill. And as Hype is straight back, okay, Hype just loses that.
I mean,
that was
you have a Cull and a longsword against double longsword and a crit cloak.
It's always going to go like this. Akali just has to try and survive. That's why she's got the Doran shield. Cap's just trying to clear out the wave as Destiny comes down. Gold card locked in for Broken Blade as well. The shockwave will pull both back, but there's not much damage behind Serin right now as he flashes. And he's met by the wild cards.
Yeah, that's...
So you should be able to get more plates and more gold. We often see this exchange in the early game when a team thinks that their lanes have more push because they can get more plates. He's looking towards top as Tracyn has mostly armor so far, and that deals well with Broken Blade, but not too well with the AP assassin that is Akali. Stun card, go through the Pathmaker, Shuriken flip from Caps, all out he goes. Caps dashes away with perfect execution. Now the redive is on. Wait for the tower to finish ramping up. Another stun card, and Tracyn could play it, but for about 5 seconds.
Yeah, I think he had to buffer the stun card with his dash on the E shield there, but
no Hype. Daglas on his way with the call of the pack as well as they'll look for the Hound's pursuit onto Labrov. Hype dead almost to Hansama as he gets the last autos in. Hansama dies to the dogs. Another call of the pack, but an Ultra Mega Fire Kick gets the knockback. Daglas still chasing. Labrov still has flash and uses it to get away from the Dark Daggers. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Broken Blade's killing Serin with the Destiny. And Serin is relegated to a coffin.
I get it, Serin. I get it. Your mid laner just roamed top. And dog your top to the sides as we're gonna rewatch this fight. Yes, Serin, I get it. You wanna push up mid.
Dude, he's here!
I get it.
Here. Like,
I get it, Serin. I get it. You're full HP pushing out mid. Sure, your mana is quite low. I get it. You have low mana, but you can push out the mid wave, right? No! You can't!
And he still doesn't have flash.
Tempo jungler who doesn't have a lot of CC to set up his laners. And his only really mode is to kill. That's a killing dog, but right now he doesn't really have the tools to make a fight there. Hansama does a big chunk, but he goes in.
Onto the pack, onto Hansama. Wild Growth going down as well as they look for Daglas on towards this Lucian, but Lucian able to dash away just in time. Relentless Pursuit coming out. TP as well from Broken Blade as Heretics pulled the trigger, but it's going to get answered on them as SkewMond dives in onto Hype. Daglas almost falls as well. Wei goes down. Daglas goes down as Caps dives onto the back line. And G2 just ripped through any opportunity Heretics have.
I mean, Daglas is just like, what, guys, what can I do?
Here, Broken Blade was very willing to just forego plates in the top side to Destiny down and kill Serin and get Caps into a position where he's 2k ahead now as well. Riptail Charge is going to take down the mid-tier 1. Third tower of the game for G2. Heretics yet to take a turret. In fact, they've only taken 6 plates in total as the Breath of Life goes down onto Hansama.
And the flank.
Walks away.
The Heretics, they can't really commit. Now Hansama the one stepping up on his mid-wave. BB is just pushing. He can draw whenever he wants to.
And part of the problem of having vision control is Destiny exists as an ultimate. And it gives you vision on every player. There we go. Heretics now entirely spotted out as Broken Blade continues just to push down the tower. Daglas caught out as he tries to go in. Gold card hits onto Tracyn. Pathmaker's out, but Daglas is already dead. Caps diving onto the backline as well as he almost follows up with a kill on Wei. Hype goes down, and all hype for Heretics is well and truly done in this game. 3 kills to G2. They don't even take the Drake, but there is a Baron. And with a 10,000 gold lead, even a 21-minute Baron should be easy enough to take. It's a territorial one, not the Hunter, not the extra damage out of it. Should be simple enough for G2 to close this out. Ulting in with a Shockwave, or someone standing too close to a Q3 out of Ksante.
Yeah, and I will say, after seeing so many messy games in our league, Medic, after seeing a lot of sloppy game finishes, seeing G2 play this confidently so well is refreshing. They are absolutely playing correct here.
Hounds Pursuit, Shockwave on Broken Blade, and there's your engage from Heretics. And unsurprisingly, it did not come to
here's
fruition.
Caps on the sideline. Okay, that's not gonna flash in there.
That would have been very greedy. He also doesn't have flash, so it would have been quite miraculous.
He's not
for him
gonna flash in there.
Entirely right, Finn.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for ever doubting you, my friend.
Yeah, that was the engage. It was middling at best.
Yeah, I mean, they attempted something, and you have to give credit to that, right? Participation awards, we still give them out. This award will be, hey, you get to go home early, it's a 2-0 series. Reset, look for next week, you know?
Yeah. G2 definitely padding their stats. 15k gold up at 23 minutes.
Oh, that's true. This is going to ruin all of our numbers for the rest of the split.
Yeah.
It would be like, oh, do you know G2 on average at 12,500 gold ahead at 15 minutes when we look at the stats? Like, no.
Almost like when you play against G2, you almost have to go second pick because giving DB that counter pick is just so detrimental, especially when you are a team lower in the
For
stats.
G2 and drastically right for Heretics. Tracyn, Wei, and Hype trying to defend this tier 3 on the bot side as the super minions start to hit the Nexus towers in top. Mid lane is shepherded in by Caps as well as he'll be able to take the inhib tower. Daglas tries to dive in onto SkewMond, but pressing guard down means that Daglas just doesn't have the damage to get through Skew. And all of Heretics have to retreat. A Destiny in from Broken Blade as he looks to try and backdoor. More of a distraction than anything else. Knows Daglas doesn't have the Hound's Pursuit, so no chase potential onto him. And G2, with their Twisted Fate distracting on the top side, can open up and take this tower. Heretics, no way to defend as Wei has to wild growth himself and flash out. Rapid fire cannon from Broken Blade lands the stun onto Hype. And with triple inhibs down at 25 minutes, it is clean, it is calculated, it is methodical from G2. The flash in from Tracyn is met by an ultra mega fire kick immediately. He goes back in with the path maker. But G2 just waiting for the next set of waves to come in with these supers.
They're not leaving Medic. Oh, they are leaving again.
No, they're going back.
They're not leaving Medic. They're gonna stay in here until the game ends. Because what would they don't need the recall for? They didn't need item spikes.
Decides not to take it. The Nexus Tower is still healthy enough to be standing.
Yeah.
But a quick flow of air would blow over that top side one as Hans Summer, core of the pack, goes in. A great shockwave, but they just don't have the damage. It's a great combo. Daglas will get one. Tries to go back in onto SkewMond, who does die, but Caps and Broken Blade.
They got the fight, Medic!
They got the fight. Caps and Broken Blade just won the Nexus. Broken Blade dead. Caps still at half HP. Labrov needs to auto a couple of times. Labrov almost falls. Hype gets it, but Caps flashes in to take down the Nexus. Caps carry once again, gets the 50 gold in the end as G2 clean it up in a 2-0.
Caps being the last man standing after I would say, but in the end everyone on G2 just shined this game.
And you can vote for one of them and you keep playing the series vote. Broken Blade, Skew or Hans Summer. I think Broken Blade is gonna get it. I think the vein